you'll know what I'm talking about. They get a pamphlet, and it's supposed to tell you when your shelter hearing is, because you, by law, are required to have a shelter hearing within 24 hours. So you can go in front of the judge. The judge can tell you what the allegations are, and you could say, I did it, I didn't do it, and they can go on from there. This is what our... All right, so I blocked out some of the names just for now. I don't want to like get this shit flagged or whatever. Like, I really don't care. Like, I'll name names, you know what I'm saying? But just for the sake of the internet, temporarily, I blocked out names. So you'll see the shelter hearing part where the date and time and courtroom is empty. Weird, right? And then we have a first name of some CPS psychopath that is obviously into, you know, when you're driving a car and there's like a whole bunch of other cars and you're like bumper to bumper, that, and then there's children. Okay, obviously, I mean the whole freaking enterprise is. So, and then we have some phone number. We got her supervisor's name, who is also a corrupt, lying douchebag, and then some number that you can't even fucking read under that. And okay. Florida law authorizes court action if a child is hidden or made unavailable for the purposes of delaying or avoiding an investigation. The law requires you to notify the CPI within 2 business days if you move or your child location, blah, blah, blah. Okay? It had not even been 2 days since the investigation started. Okay? They hadn't even talked to us yet. So nonetheless, like 2 days since we moved the child. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, no, because they tried all sorts of excuses when we battled them in court for 9 months. And that was one of them. Oh, they were evading CPI contact for less than 48 hours. Right. Okay. So I couldn't get a hold of this CPS officer that's full of shit for 2 days after my children were taken. I didn't know where they were for sure. I suspected it, but nobody would tell me. Nobody would let us talk to them, see them. When I finally did get a hold of her and I asked her when we could go speak to the judge, she told us that we did not get a shelter hearing. I'm sorry, what? Because I've been doing extensive research on child welfare laws, and it says we do. Okay? And she says, no, we had that the day before. What do you mean the day of the incident? The day before